Have you ever felt exhausted, not because of hard work, but because you could never refuse people? Have you ever agreed to things even when your heart quietly wanted to rest? If yes, then this story is for you, because sometimes the strongest word we learn in life is just 2 letters long: no. In a busy coastal city filled with small cafes and narrow streets lived a young woman named Maya. Maya was known as the most dependable person anyone could find. If a coworker needed someone to cover a shift, they called Maya. If a neighbor needed help moving furniture, they called Maya. If friends needed emotional support late at night, Maya always answered. She believed kindness meant always being available, and people loved her for it, or at least that's what she thought. Slowly, Maya's own life began falling behind. Her books remained unread on the shelf, her fitness goals disappeared, her weekends vanished into other people's problems. She often canceled plans with herself, the walk she promised, the rest she needed, the dreams she once felt excited about. Every night she lay in bed feeling strangely empty, not sad, not angry, just drained. One evening, after working extra hours for a colleague who really needed help, Maya returned home to find her apartment messy, dishes piled high, and an important online course deadline already missed. She sat quietly on the floor and whispered, "Why do I feel like my life is moving forward for everyone except me?" The next day, while waiting for coffee, she met an elderly woman named Elena, who owned the small cafe near her office. Elena watched Maya answering calls nonstop and finally asked gently, "Child, do you ever belong to yourself?" Maya laughed awkwardly. "I just like helping people." Elena smiled and said, "Helping others is beautiful, but a candle that burns for everyone else eventually melts away." Maya stayed silent. Then Elena added, "Kindness without limits becomes exhaustion." Those words followed Maya home. That night, she made a small promise. For 1 week, she would pause before saying yes. Not forever, just 1 week. The test came quickly. The next morning, a coworker asked, "Maya, can you finish my report? I'm tired today." Her instinct screamed yes, but she paused. She remembered her unfinished tasks waiting for her. She took a breath and said softly, "I'm sorry, I can't today. I need to focus on my own work." The room went quiet. Her coworker looked surprised. Maya felt guilty for a moment, but also strangely calm. And for the first time, she finished her own work early. Over the next few days, she said no to late-night calls when she needed sleep. She declined favors that drained her energy. She protected small pieces of her time. Something unexpected happened. The world didn't collapse. People found other solutions. Some even respected her more. And slowly, Maya began rediscovering herself. She cooked proper meals. She restarted her course. She laughed more, not because life changed, but because she finally had space to breathe. One rainy evening, the power went out in her building. In the past, Maya would have rushed around helping everyone first. This time, she calmly lit candles in her own apartment, made tea, and sat peacefully by the window. For the first time in years, she felt safe inside her own life. A week later, she visited Elena again. "So," Elena asked with a knowing smile, "did people stop liking you when you stopped saying yes?" Maya smiled back. "No, the right people stayed, and I finally stayed for myself too." Elena nodded. "That is the secret. Saying no to others is sometimes saying yes to your own peace." So let me ask you, are you always available for everyone except yourself? Do you give your time away hoping to feel valued? Remember this: saying no is not rejection, it is protection. Your energy is limited, your peace is valuable, and your life deserves your presence too. Because the moment you start respecting your time, the world learns to respect you as well. Sometimes, the most powerful change in life begins when you gently say, "Not today." And before this story ends, if these words stayed with you even for a moment, take a second to like this video so this message can reach someone else who might need it today. If you enjoy stories that heal, inspire, and remind you of your inner strength, subscribe and become part of this growing journey. And I would truly love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what is one thing you will start saying no to from today? Your story might give courage to someone reading it. Until the next story, take care of your peace and take care of yourself.